Red Wings have won their last 2 and 4 of 5. We are underway in Hockey Town. Red Wings start Finney, Larkin, and Raymond up against. Red Wings come out of their zone. This is DeBrincat, 20 goals, 40 points. Outstanding season for Alex DeBrincat. Save made by DeSmith. Pass was too far for the ex-Red Wing Adam Ernie. Back in the lineup for Dallas tonight. Here's Dylan Larkin, Red Wings captain, stopped by DeSmith. Evan Finney cuts behind the net. Back out it comes to Edmondson. His shot stopped by DeSmith. Now Heiskanen winds the puck around. And Gibson able to make the stop on Robertson, and they got the left hand back across.
Just the ability to win pucks and make plays, and Red Wings with a dangerous looking opportunity there.
Puck took a funny hop. Here's Larkin for Raymond. Spin to the stick save by DeSmith. When he was called up by the Red Wings, now tied with Arthur Kaliev, 19 goals apiece. And he's done a nice job filling in for Patrick Kane. Flip save made by Gibson on Robertson. Hintz keeps it alive for Maverick Bourque. Bourque with a centering pass, but Robertson was tied up. And now it's carried out by Rasmussen with Van Riemsdyk on his left. Rasmussen around Heiskanen, out in front for Van Riemsdyk. He scores!
All starts in their own zone for the Red Wings. A good defensive play here as the Dallas Stars able to win this puck. It looked like a dangerous looking play, but Van Riemsdyk with the defense. Rasmussen goes the other way, and just a good, hard, simple play.
Good defensive play by Seider. Now Larkin settles the puck down, knocked down at the line. Here's Harley in with a shot, and that's handled by Gibson. Puck deflected in by Kopp. Heiskanen up the boards, knocked down by Leonard. Leonard dropping it back. DeBrincat shoots wide, and then Leonard from a tough angle. Stopped by DeSmith.
Leading scorer in Grand Rapids, and pretty much made Jonathan Berggren expendable. Really doing a good job.
Berggren has a couple of goals for DeBrincat, and now Leonard. Leonard holds. Down low for Larkin. Back out for Seider, a blast. Stopped by DeSmith. Puck comes to Heiskanen. Back around. Along the wall, Rantanen for Johnston. Moves it and shoots. Saved by Gibson. Rantanen straight away. Now Hintz. First power play of the game for the Stars. Heiskanen. Cross ice. Hintz stopped by Gibson.
Just over 6 minutes played in that first period for Dylan Larkin. They got a little work to do left on this penalty kill, but a solid first for the Red Wings captain.
Duchesne had it knocked off his stick, comes in front, saved by Gibson. And then another, and he covers.
Yeah, this puck was sticky. I mean, it just kind of followed him. The Red Wings had numbers here, but watch this puck just kind of still filters towards the net. Bourque able to get a whack at it. I don't know, one of those broken plays where as a goaltender, you kind of think you've got layers in front of you and there's no way it's going to get towards the net, but Gibson.
Here's Hintz, poke checked away by Gibson with the long goal stick. Heiskanen for Robertson. Robertson shoots, puck comes to Hintz, unable to get it through. Half minute to go on the Larkin penalty. Robertson with it again. Now it's Wyatt Johnston. Back onto the stick of Jason Robertson. In front, back out it comes. Score! Rope Hintz on the power play ties the game at 1.
And because you give them opportunities, and it's just a matter of time before they cash it. Look at our AT&T connected cam. Patience and ability to make plays in tight areas. Rantanen able to hang on to it. Finds Hintz off to the side, and look at that shot. I mean, that is just a perfectly placed snapshot. Gibson made a couple of good
shots. After 15-11 Dallas in a 1-1 game. DeBrincat knocked off the puck. Ritzkovian with it for the Stars. Cross ice pass, score! Jamie Benn. Beautiful setup from Matt Duchesne, and the Stars have their first lead of the night.
Goal was called back where Petrovic made the defensive play. The Stars started to get more determined, started to win pucks, and that continues right here. You got Heiskanen, Ristkovian, and Duchesne all played a hand in winning this puck. And then a quick strike for the Stars. And as they get the odd man, and Duchesne makes a real good pass on his backhand.
Stars general manager Jim Nill plays for the Red Wings, worked in their front office, won 4 Stanley Cup rings, while with management.
The Red Wings can find a way to get it back because they had it and lost it there after that first 20.
Red Wings led 1-0 after 20 minutes. Dallas with 2 in the second. Big hit by Bernard Docker on Ristkovian, who goes right back at him in the box.
Dallas, number 49, 2 minutes for roughing.
And that is it.
2 for roughing on Ristkovian. So the Red Wings will have a power play.
Yeah, Ristkovian didn't like it, but I thought Ristkovian at the last second kind of turned, and Bernard Docker watched Ristkovian here. He shoulder, then he turns kind of at the last second. He doesn't get the numbers as he gets more of the shoulder, and Ristkovian didn't like it, responds, and he's the only one to go, and that'll put Detroit on the
puck. Comes to DeBrincat. Beck shaken up after getting in front of that Red Wings attempt. Now Seider once again. A minute to go on the penalty. Here is Raymond, save, rebound, finish, score!
Fills the void in the net front position. He had several good opportunities early on in this power play. Maybe he doesn't occupy the space that Van Riemsdyk does, but he's got good hands like Van Riemsdyk, and he's able to hang around there and find the loose change off the initial shot and the ability to put it up over the pad. A good job by Finney. And
now Rantanen back out for Heiskanen. Near side Rantanen. Now Heiskanen with it, left circle, deflected, score! It's redirected in by Wyatt Johnston. Power play goal. The Stars have a 3-2 lead.
Brian Pochmara. The middle of the ice is what you got to be careful of with Johnson. Typically, when it's set up to the left of Gibson, it's a one-timer. When it goes to the right of Gibson, he's looking for that high tip. And Heiskanen finds Johnston's stick. For the most part, Detroit has done a good job of collapsing in on Johnston on prior power plays. This is what happens when you give him a little time and space.
Now Raymond back out for Seider. For DeBrincat. Cross ice, Raymond. Oh, what a pass, and Larkin scores! What a setup by James Van Riemsdyk, and the Red Wings tie the game on the power play.
What a play for the Red Wings. Finney did a job in scoring the goal. Van Riemsdyk returns, and watch this pass. Wow. How good is that? Right on the tape for Larkin.
As time winds down, here's Larkin. Flips the puck out. Raymond comes to the slot. 1 second, and that will do it.
In OT nowadays, it's all about possession. You got to get it, hang on to it, and the Wings have it.
Here is Raymond with a shot, stopped it. Robertson kept it away from Larkin. Would have had an empty net to shoot at. Now Seider controls for Detroit. Tied at 3 in overtime. Here comes Raymond, and across the line, puck deflected back out by Heiskanen. Seider with it once again. Now Larkin. Seider heads for the bench. Larkin pulls the string and scores! Larkin tied the game, and now he wins it for the Red Wings.
Stick, but then the Red Wings were able to repossess the puck. They never gave it up. And on a regroup, here comes Larkin towards the latter half of his shift. He's able to drag it around Robertson and snap it to the far side. On to Smith. Good job by Larkin taking advantage of a forward there. If that's a D-man, it's a little bit more difficult to drag it around that stick, but oftentimes forwards are not great at doing.